Hi everyone, in this video we'll focus on the practical side of Amazon S3, including real-world use cases, tools, and best practices. You'll learn how S3 is used for backups, websites, analytics, and how to manage it securely and efficiently in production environment. Let's dive in. Now that we understand the foundations of Amazon S3, let's focus on how it is actually used in real world environments. Amazon S3 is not just a storage service, it is used by startups, enterprises, and cloud engineers every day to store, manage, and protect data at scale. Some of the most common use cases include backups, media store, website hosting, and big data analytics. Because S3 is highly durable, scalable, and cost effective, it has become the default storage solution for many modern cloud architectures. In this presentation, we'll explore these applications, the tools used to manage S3, and the best practices that help ensure security and efficiency. One of the most important uses of Amazon S3 is backup and disaster recovery. Organizations constantly create critical data such as databases, documents, and application files. Losing this data could be extremely costly. S3 provides a reliable solution because it offers 11 nines of durability, meaning your data is automatically replicated across multiple devices and facilities. Teams often schedule automatic backups to S3 so they can quickly restore systems. If something fails, for example, if a company's server crashes or gets attacked by ransomware, they can recover their files directly from S3. This makes S3 an essential part of business continuity planning. Another very popular application of S3 is hosting static websites. S3 allows developers to load HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files directly into a bucket and configure it as a public website. This eliminates the need for traditional web servers. This approach is simple, low cost, and highly scalable. It's perfect for portfolios, landing pages, or documentation sites. Additionally, S3 can be combined with CloudFront, AWS Content Delivery Network to distribute content globally with low latency. This improves performance for users around the world. S3 also plays a major role in big data and analytics. Many companies use S3 as a data lake, which is a central location where raw data is stored before processing. This data can include logs, transactions, customer activity, or sensor information. Once the data is stored in S3, other AWS services like Athena, Redshift, or EMR can analyze it to generate insights. Because S3 can store virtually unlimited amounts of data at low cost, it is ideal for large-scale analytics and machine learning workloads. To work with Amazon S3, AWS provides several tools. The first is the AWS Management Console, which offers a graphical interface. This is a great for beginners because you can upload files, create buckets, and configure permissions with just a few clicks. The second is an AWS CLI or CLI or command line interface. This tool allows automation through commands and scripts. For example, you can upload thousands of files using a single command. Finally, there are SDKs for languages like Python, Java, and JavaScript. These allow developers to integrate S3 directly into applications, enabling programmatic access and automation. Together, these tools provide flexibility for both manual and automated workflows. Security should always be a top priority. When using S3, the first best practice is using IAM policies and roles to control access. You should follow the principle of least privilege, meaning users only get the permissions they truly need. Second, avoid making buckets public unless it is absolutely necessary. Misconfigured permissions are one of the most common security risks. Third, always enable encryption. Use HTTPS for data in transit and server-side encryption for data at rest. By following these practices, you can protect sensitive information, and prevent unauthorized access. Another important consideration is cost optimization. S3 offers multiple storage classes designed for different access patterns. Frequently accessed data should use standard storage, while other or rarely used files can move to cheaper options like Glacier. Lifecycle policies can automatically transition objects between these classes. For example, after 30 days, files might move to cheaper storage, and after 1 year, they might be archived. This automation reduces costs without requiring manual management. Monitoring is also essential for maintaining system reliability. Amazon provides tools like CloudWatch and S3 access logs to track activity and performance. These tools help you detect unusual behavior, troubleshoot problems, and understand usage patterns. For example, you can monitor request rates, errors, or unauthorized access attempts. Logging and monitoring improve both security and operational efficiency. Let's imagine a simple real-world architecture. A company stores user URLs like images and videos in S3. Backups are automatically saved daily. Static website files are hosted directly in a bucket. Older files are moved to Glacier using lifecycle policies, and everything is protected with encryption and IAM controls. This example shows how S3 can serve as the central storage layer for an entire application. To conclude, Amazon S3 is much more than basic cloud storage. It supports backups, websites, analytics, and large-scale applications. By using the right tools and following best practices for security, cost, and monitoring, we can build reliable and scalable cloud solutions. Understanding how to apply S3 in real scenarios is a critical skill for anyone pursuing AWS certifications or working cloud computing. Thank you for watching, and I hope this walkthrough helps you feel more confident using Amazon S3 in practice.